Hey everyone, hope you're well. It's Liam here from RankMate, and in this video I wanted to show you a method that you can use to create websites using AI and specifically using Genspark. I've been using this for a few months and it's a pretty good method for creating simple service or blog based websites. Obviously if you're creating an e-commerce website, then something like Shopify would be better. But yeah, if you're creating simple websites, then this is a fantastic method. I'll go through the benefits in just a second, but I'll just show you an example website. Here is the website that I created using this method. Just as an overview, there's about 5 minutes of preparation, and then the actual AI agent takes, depends how many pages you've got, but anywhere from 10 minutes up to about an hour to actually create the website. And then you can go and host that website for free in less than 5 minutes. So in total there's like 10 minutes of work that goes into this. The prompt I'll show you today you can edit to change the styling and of course to reflect your business or brand or whatever website you want to create. So this is an example website. It is actually secure. I'm not quite sure why it's showing as not secure, but yeah, it's got images, all these pages. I think this has got about 30 pages in total. We've got a sitemap here, all the main pages, and we've got these blog posts down here as well. So it's a decent looking website. Okay, there's a couple of issues with the images there, but I'm sure that could be fixed. One benefit of this strategy is that it's speed. You can create the entire website using one prompt. This is the prompt here, and I'll share this with you. But basically you just copy and paste that prompt into Genspark. I'm using the dedicated Genspark browser, but you could also just use this in Google Chrome or Safari or whatever browser that you use. You just paste in the prompt, and then the agent will actually go ahead and create the website in Genspark. So the prompt at the moment defines all the styling, the pages that need to be created, the header and the footer. And the prompt actually specifically details exactly how the header and footer should be styled so that every single page on the website is consistent. You can actually see this in Genspark. It will give you a live preview of the website. But what we're going to do is, once all the pages have been created, we can download them all and then host them ourselves using Netlify or Vercel. So that is the main prompt there, but I've also provided this additional prompt, which is a prompt that is used to edit the main prompt. So you can use this you can fill this information in, like the name of your brand or your website, the domain, the description of the website you're creating, team member information, contact information for the website, social media links, any specific pages that you want to create. You can list here any particular pages, any particular blog post, that you want to create, you can list here too. And then what that will do is actually go ahead and edit this main prompt. So I would copy and paste this prompt here, obviously with all your information filled in. Then I would paste that into, you could use ChatGPT, Claude, you can even use Genspark. Actually, that's probably the best thing to do to save having to have multiple subscriptions. Then after that, you would paste in this main prompt just as it is, and the AI will hopefully output a new prompt in the same format as this, because I've specified that it should keep everything the same apart from adjust the website specific information for your particular brand or website or company, and then it will give you the new prompt. Then you can then copy and paste straight into Genspark, and then hopefully it will create a nice looking website like the one we've got here. And then once that has actually been created, you can go to File Explorer, you can download all the files. In the actual prompt that I was using, I specified that I would like the Genspark to produce a zip file with all the HTML pages. But actually Genspark has since been updated just as I was planning this video actually. And now it's got this File Explorer option where you can just download all the files in one go. So that actually makes life a bit easier. So you might want to just edit this prompt here because I've got it as requesting a zip file. So yeah, this section here could just be deleted. But yeah, this is great because you can go ahead and just edit this prompt to reflect whatever style website you like. So I've defined the size of the font, the typography, the color scheme, things like that, but that could all be edited. Another reason why I love this method is that it actually adds the images for you. So at the moment the prompt will scrape images from Pexels or Unsplash or any other copyright-free location, but you could also ask it to scrape images from Google, and you can actually set it as Creative Commons images only, so obviously you're getting copyright-free images, but also you can ask it to generate AI images, and that's something that Genspark can do for you, and that's what I actually did with this website here. So all the images that you can see here were actually generated by AI, and I've got a slightly different prompt for that, but you could just add it in and edit the existing prompt, and it can actually create different images for each page. So each page has specific images for that page, all created by AI, and they look pretty good actually. And just from an SEO standpoint, this is actually a nice way of potentially getting backlinks to your website. I know this is a strategy that some SEO agencies use, where you'll create unique images, and then over time people might use those images on their websites, and then if they do, you can reach out to them and ask them to link back to your website to get free backlinks. So obviously that is a long-term strategy, and there's no guarantee it's actually going to work, but it's just something that's I mean, look, these AI images are actually really, really good. That looks real. So yeah, they're only getting better and better. So that's something that you can implement into your websites. In terms of content, every page that you're going to be creating is not only mobile optimized, but actually has unique content too. So at the moment, I think I've just asked the prompt to create 750 word pages. I haven't given it too much information about what kind of content to create, but that's something you could edit in the prompt to produce high quality pages. You could also feed the prompt specific information about your niche or topic, so you're actually getting more unique pages. If you're creating a service-based business where you want to create area pages for different services in different areas, you might want to create up to, 50, 100 pages. This is a great way of doing that. Obviously in WordPress there are tools that can do that for you, but I found this is a really good way of creating different area pages where you're targeting certain areas, like your service in London, your service in Manchester, or wherever you're based. Next up, we've got really fast websites created using this method because it's using HTML, so all the pages are very lightweight. And this example website here, I actually ran that through PageSpeed Insights and these other tools, and as you can see, they're very fast loading times on both mobile and desktop. Next up, we've got SEO. I made a video a couple of months ago about how you can create websites in Lovable, which is another AI agent. But the problem is they're built using React, and they've got some server-side rendering issues where Google struggles to crawl and index your pages. We don't have that issue with this method because they're creating HTML pages which are SEO friendly. And yeah, there's actually built into the prompt, we've got external and internal links on each page. So each page will link to both the home page and also one or two other pages on the website. Each page will have an SEO optimized title, meta description, schema. There's a 404 page and also a sitemap. So yeah, this takes care of like 90% of on-page SEO. Ideally, you would combine this website creation method with a backlink strategy too. So you're taking care of both the on-page SEO and the off-page SEO. Next up, we've got hosting. Hosting the website is really simple. Once you've downloaded the website files from Genspark, you're going to have a folder like this. At the moment, the prompt asks to just create the home page and one other page, just so we can test that everything's worked properly. So we've got the index.html page, which is actually the home page of the website, and we also have the about page too. And as part of the prompt, we've asked it to add a logo and also a favicon. So you just need to name this whatever in the prompt. If you actually go to, you just type in logo here, this is the name of the image file for the logo that we need to just include in that folder there. So in our case here, it's just the name of the company followed by logo.png. Obviously you could just change this to logo.png and then adjust that in the prompt too. And the favicon is just favicon.png. So I've just made the most basic favicon and the most basic logo that you could possibly make. We've got the robots.txt file there too. And then all you need to do is come to Netlify or Vercel. I'm using Netlify here. All you need to do is just drag that folder in, and then that is going to deploy your website, and then you can just click the link here and it's created your website. So currently it's on this domain here. We can easily add our own domain through the domain management tool in Netlify. But yeah, this is what the website looks like. We've got the nice images here. These are probably from, okay, these are not copyright free, so yeah, this is not ideal. Yeah, these can't be included, but I think the prompt needs a bit of work just to define where the images come from. Yeah, we've got links here, outbound links to some authority websites. At the moment, the prompt specifies UK specific. This is a UK website, and it's also written in UK English, British English, just so instead of using a Z, it uses an S. That's something that AI is not very good at, is when you ask it to write in British English, it doesn't seem to do that. But yeah, we've got our website here. The About Us page is the other page that has been created. We've got the URLs all set up properly. We've got the logo here. And the website is also mobile optimized, so this is what it looks like on mobile. I have tested it on my mobile phone as well, and it works very nicely. So yeah, that's how you can create a website using Genspark. This is a great strategy, actually. I'll just go back to the slide here. Yeah, free hosting, as I've just shown. This is great for testing, and if you want to create lots of different websites pretty quickly, then this is a great strategy. There's obviously a lot of different reasons why you might want to do this. Me personally, I buy a lot of age domains, and then I want to get a website up on them very quickly, and this is a great strategy for doing that. And then once the website has been indexed on Google and has been aging for a little bit, if it starts getting some traffic and I want to take that website kind of to the next level, then I would then go and recreate that website in WordPress or another CMS that's a little bit more concrete. In terms of the sort of downsides of this strategy, there is a lack of customization once you've got the website built. So yeah, this really does work best when you just need a very simple website that you don't need to edit too often. But as I mentioned, you can go and then recreate this website in the future if you want to. And it works best for smaller websites with kind of 50, maybe 100 pages. I wouldn't want to do any more than that. I'm actually working on a strategy at the moment that uses Cursor and Claude Code to create websites in this method, where the website files are stored on your computer, and Cursor actually works through your terminal, so you can access all the files and all the website pages that are on your computer, so you can edit them directly. And yeah, I'm nearly finished that, so as soon as I've kind of perfected that, I'll make a video about it. I think that's kind of the next step to this video here, but this is great. It still works really well. Another downside is that Genspark is a paid tool, $25 a month. Some would argue that's not a lot of money, but obviously it still does add up over the months. I think there is a free trial that you can maybe try out, so it's worth doing, worth playing around with. It's a pretty good tool. I use Genspark for a lot of other things as well, so yeah, it's probably one of the better AI tools out there. It's kind of just better than ChatGPT for it's got different functions. I'll just show you actually. It's got all these different modes. Yeah, here it's got like slide sheets, docs. It can do all sorts of different things, and the fact it has AI image generation built into it as well. It can use Sora. It can use all the other kind of AI image generation tools within straight from within Genspark. So that's one advantage of it. What else? Yeah, so just to recap the steps, go to Genspark. Firstly, you want to edit the prompt that I've provided to reflect your own company and your own brand. Then you want to run that prompt in Genspark, download all the files that Genspark has created, add the logo and favicon images to the folder that's on your computer, upload that folder to Netlify, Vercel, GitHub Pages or similar. And then optionally, you can set up Cloudflare for get free email forwarding. There's some other benefits as well. So yeah, that's something you can also do. That's what I've been doing on my websites. And yeah, that's a simple way that you can create good looking websites that have unique content, that are multi-page, that can be indexed and rank on Google. I've got multiple websites that I've created using this method that have a lot of traffic now. And yeah, this is a method that I've been using for the last 3 months or so, and I thought it was about time that I shared it on the RankMate YouTube channel. Any questions, feel free to comment and I'll get back to you. But yeah, this is how you can create simple websites using Genspark. And yeah, look forward to seeing you in another video.